I'm gonna do why cook for people that don't have access to lunars. All you need is a harpoon of some sort, rope, and some buckets of water. I personally prefer to have 19 empty spaces, but that's up to you when you begin. Step 1, get on the boat. This is very similar to doing it with lunars. The only difference is you have to fill up the buckets at the top. So you're immediately gonna go fish 8 fish. If you don't start on this boat, someone is in the game with you, and then just abandon. As soon as you get 8 fish, you're gonna cook them and watch for the double spawn pool. If you're using an infernal harpoon, every 2 fish that you fish cooked, fish 1 additional fish to a maximum of 12 fish before you go to the shrine. Now you want to fish 9 additional fish for a total of 17. Cook these. Oh, and if so you get the wave. You will get the wave. Fill this crate, the ammunition crate, with all 17 fish. And once you're done that, put out all of the fires. You do not need to fix this. In fact, you probably shouldn't because you will lose too much time. If you want to fix this, you're gonna need a hammer, but do it after you've done the next set of fish. Now you're gonna fish 19 fish, cook them, and fill all of them into the ammunition crate. I personally like to cook as soon as the double spawn disappears. But again, that's up to you. If the storm intensity gets to about 95, you're in trouble. Remember, all 19 fish need to be loaded in. Do not go fish the pool until all 19 have been loaded in. After this, I'm gonna fish another 19 fish, which must be cooked as well. Always watching for the double spawn pool. If it doesn't show up by the time I get 8, I'm going to cook. Load all 19 fish into the ammunition crate before fishing the whirlpool. This is the part where it differs from having lunar spells. After I'm done fishing the whirlpool, you're gonna get as many buckets as you can, that's the same, and then you're gonna fill them up at this water pump right here. Okay, filling them up. Once your buckets are filled, you're gonna run around to the other side, putting out fires. I prefer to put out the fires on the inside shoreline. So I'm just gonna do one narrow path. The goal here is to get 8,300 points. That will get you the 10 permits you need for the Why Cook Hard Combat achievement. So we went on the inside to get to this water pump, and you fill up the buckets again. If you're out all the way over there when your storm intensity is about 80%, that's still enough time to get back to the boat. Just make sure you fish 2 fish, either cooked or raw, before you get back. Fill up your buckets when you need to. I'm gonna fish my 2 fish now, because you're still gonna get a couple points from fishing the whirlpool and putting out all the fires on the boat. If we're lucky, we'll roll up to 11 permits. Are we lucky? Yes. And that's it. Why cook with no lunars?